Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and on the 6th day of YouTube, my account brought to me a chance to play some more Baldur's Gate 3, a game I keep meaning to return to. And why is Mizora walking off to that end of the camp?
If not over, then through.
Perhaps she's gone to harass or taunt somebody. Now, when last we left off, there were a number of matters I wanted to attend to. Firstly, where is Will? There is Will. We would like to tell Will about the dragon. So let's do that.
Let's talk.
Let us indeed. Have we already told him about the dragon? I believe we have. I'd like you to join me. This is going to be a disaster, by the way.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Well, hey, since I last played, we can actually replace party members. Swap places with Jaheira.
Let's make this happen.
We will need to look into leveling him up and improving his stats. And gear. Mostly gear. Currently this is still an unmodded playthrough. I may introduce a few mods with a couple of extra cosmetic options to the magic mirror. And I might introduce a mod that allows the companions to use the magic mirror, because they say Shadowheart cut her hair, but it's longer. And I'm not talking at the back, I'm talking about how her fringe turned into a really large side-swept fringe that goes practically all the way down. Well, almost twice as long as it used to be. So I might do that just to change her hair a bit. Now, we know she likes the length, I won't mess with it too much. And if we're taking Will off to try and rouse the sleeping dragon and make it our ally, there's also the matter of Gale needing our assistance. And yes, I'm still sucking on a lozenge because I am still recovering from that throat infection. Look, I heal slowly, okay? So if I happen to slur a word or something, it's because of the excess build-up of saliva in my mouth and throat. Right. Gale wants that book from the magic shop, which is very heavily secured, so I think we should take our resident thief. Where's the night song hiding? I've got to. That feels off. Anyway, we should take our thief. Yes! Haha! I have correctly rotated the camera in the wrong direction for the first time this session because I've been playing, you know the one, Evil Islands recently.
I expected Nightsong to be overjoyed after killing her fair-haired fool. Instead, she just seemed tired.
You know, you worried you'll feel the same way when you kill Cazador? My friend, you've put so much into this goal, but no thought as to what comes next. You may feel hollow and empty afterwards. She's probably just a better person than you are. Maybe vengeance isn't all it's cracked up to be.
No, I don't think that's it.
Oh, it really is.
She probably just needs some time for it to sink in. I'm sure she'll be elated soon.
Listen, she was full of wrath and fury. It was good that she got a sense of humility and coming back to self after all her anger and rage issues.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I hadn't finished talking to you. I need you to come and help me burgle a magic shop.
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two. I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate.
Well, look, Mince can take a bit of a rest for a while. He's great fun to be around, but we need you for this job.
In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
And now we have an urgent problem. Because there's somewhere else that Astarion really wants to go. Why are we over encumbered? Have we been having our companions still dumping their personal bags in our pack after when they leave the party? I think they are. Whose is this? Because Minsk doesn't add to our personal carry weight, so what is it? It's not going to be the keys. Alchemy, camp supply. So what else is it that's... Astral touch tadpole, we don't want to do anything with that. Empty. I'm not seeing what could have possibly added to our load just yet. But we shall seek to lighten it. We have 2 people who need to level. Will, what's your equipment looking like? When you poison a foe, well, he doesn't really poison. We have no more magic cloaks, and we might seek one out. Padded armor +2? Oof. I mean, we might just have to make do with what we got, you know, just... Walker stands, okay. Alright, good stuff. Oh, don't like that. Right, okay. Hide during dialogues, we can work with that. Ooh, these slots are all nice and empty, aren't they? We could do something about that. Exhort the Risen and Ghoulish Touch. You know what? Sure. Self-immolation. Probably not ideal for a vampire. Ring of... You know. Ooh. I would... Snowburst. 15... Oh, when? Alright. Sure, we'll go with that for now. Right. And here... We don't have a lot unequipped. Gotta be careful we're not accidentally using... yeah, sure, we'll go with that for now then. And let's do this leveling thing. So as I was saying, there is somewhere else that Astarion wants to go first before heading off to any magical shops, and it's practically right across the road from where we've been camping. And now that we're going to finally allow him out of camp, he's going to saunter right on over there, isn't he? So, reliable talent. When you make an ability check with a skill you're proficient with, the lowest result you can roll on the die is 10. So that's 9 numbers, 45% of the die that's just unavailable. However, does this mean we're rolling a D11 plus 9, or does it mean that any result lower than a 10 counts as a 10? As in, do we re-roll until we get a 10 plus, essentially, or does it mean there's a 50% chance we'll just get a 10? We also get a spell. A new spell. Something that says trickster, rogue, magic. Blur. You know, it's a concentration spell, actually. Crown of Madness. Mirror image. Phantasmal Force. I think we will go blur. And now Will's level? Yes. Okay, we get a purple thing for class features. Oh, Warlock spell slot. Yeah, because they are all at their highest level. New spell. No. Mystic Arcanum. Select one of your level 6 spells. Once per long rest, you can cast that spell without expending a spell slot. In which case, we have Circle of Death, which we haven't really used very much. Necromancy, probably not as useful as would be going against undead sometimes. Arcane Gate. Eye Bite. He's kept inflicting terrible sickness or putting creatures to sleep. While concentrating, you may cast Eye Bite without expending a spell slot. Okay. Flesh to Stone. Create undead. You know what, we'll go Flesh to Stone. New spell. If I get a new level 6 spell here, can I pop it in here, or is it existing ones only? Let's empty that and find out. So let's say I take Wall of Fire. Existing only. Okay. Or Blight. We'll go Wall of Fire. He's got his hellish, fiendish thing anyway going on. Right, there we go. This is not ideal, especially these, but okay. And why are we now encumbered now that Minska's left the party? What do we hold of such weight? That'd be nice if we had a bard in the party. I'm not seeing what's been added. Those leather gloves aren't magical. They look very magical. Well then. Let's go check the party chest. And lighten our load a little. We better rest before leaving camp anyway. Okay. Pop that there. Maybe we're overburdened to go and sell stuff, but even so... Okay, we'll swap those out. That. No, that's not even magical, you know. Wait, what's in here? What's in here? Camp supply. Yeah, this is looking like we're getting stuff chucked at us from other companions. Okay. No, keep it there. Yeah, let's pop that in there for a bit. And this. Although it would be nice to hear the sword sing. Recite your oath to regain one channeled oath charge. That is quite fancy. We are liking the damage reduction from this, though. You don't need that. Or this poison, for that matter. Oh. The murder investigation is over. We probably don't need that at all. Right. Hang on, isn't there a separate place for camp supplies? Wait. We do need to rest after all. So let's go do that. And let's hope nothing bad happens. Uh-oh.
You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
Take him if you want, just keep it down. I'm trying to rest. While fun, no. What does Cazador want with him?
The right. The Master needs him. He must attend.
What a lovely invitation. But I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I intend to kill him, you see.
We will live again, Astarion. The scars on our backs are sealed with the cruelest power. 7 spawn, 7 sigils.
You're number 7, the final piece of the rite. He needs us all for the Black Mass.
Our fates were sealed in his writing long ago. A promise to his favorite spawn, fulfilled in the crypt beneath his palace. This only chance to be free, to end centuries of slavery. You will not ruin it, Astarion.
Madam, I fear your master is lying to you. Just one moment. Let's ignore those words blood sapped for a moment and then we'll look at it. Shield blow? Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leon. Aurelia. Yusen. And Violet. I fear you're all making a big mistake. No, I think we'll just go for attacks. Wait. We tried. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Okay, so if we push you back... It was worth a try. Okay. Excuse me while I just walk this way a little. Because I'm reckoning... Cone of Cold is a level 5 spell slot, isn't it? Okay, that isn't quite as fun as I'd hoped. Wait, I don't like that. Yes, let's not go rearranging the camp, but let's pull the wizard back out of harm's way. Right, let's go to here.
At the ready.
Then I'm thinking... We tried. And with a bonus action only... Wait... No, I was thinking of Spirit Guardians. Okay. Now, blood sapped, 3 turns remaining. Point maximum reduced, creature will die. Okay, well, they'll have to sap a lot to kill us all. Right, so... No boost yet. Okay, I can live with that. Right, we'll try for push again. Not expecting anything. Currently, we're just preparing to unleash something.
Death is but a word away.
Right. Well, I mean, they are undead. There we go. Try push them away, don't expect miracles. Right, now. Where are we? It's been a while, so I have to seek out the relevant icons. Ah, yes. Positive energy, please. And then we're just going to walk out and this way. Excellent stuff. Still got a bonus action. Oh, hey, look. We tried. Oh, nice work there. That, I like that. Pushing her away so the circle moves. And then the idiot comes in. Opportunity spell... Sure, have a shocking grasp. Okay, we missed. Oh, double push. And she is heavily overburdened, so she will be moving slowly. Okay, ow. Good, target can't be undead. I'm so glad. The obvious. Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Then jab stab him with the dagger. Excellent. Yeah, don't do that. He'll have to cast a spell at you. Speaking of spells, ooh. Are we? Okay. One. Darkness. There we go. Yeah, that's right.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Now. Really now? You're just that badly hurt, are you? Okay. Now, we are low on spells, so... Ooh. Might have to use some kind of trickery there. Or scrolls or something.
Where do I go from here?
Can you get in there? You can. Excellent. Do it. Yeah. Okay. One down, I believe. Shield it. Oh, you can growl all you want, mate. You're going down. Oh, hey, look at that. That's a sneak attack waiting to happen. Okay, we're going to have to drop Spirit Guardians and throw up some kind of boost. That's alright. It's been dropped for us. Okay. Got a hit in, it's alright. You know what, we got some level 1 slots left, so sure. Yeah, I'll give them one each.
Can't even catch my breath.
Right, what we got? Bless, obvious boost on prayer. Is prayer not a level 3 spell anymore, or do I just not have it prepared? Alright. Okay. Worth a try. Was going to try the old reverse touch of death trick on undead and trying to mess them up with a resurrection type spell. But it has to be party members only. So... You see, Astarion, you see what trouble we get when we let you back in the party? It's not good, man. Not good at all. Wait. Okay, it doesn't have negative effects on undead. Holy Rebuke on Astarion might be interesting. He probably won't like it very much. Ooh. Now that's good. Excellent stuff. We're resting after this properly, right? No party boost, but I'll appreciate the double hit. Try it just in case. There we go.
The lance board is set.
I rather want to, but I don't want to mess up my companions, so... No. That's a concentration spell. That'll do. Let's try to not ruin our camp. I mean, the campfire's blazing nicely now, but I don't think anyone's going to complain too much. Strike them down. Even if you have to do it in slow motion. Oh look, we can sneak attack now.
This needs to end. One way. Or another. They mentioned my scars and are right. I need to get to that crypt and find out what these damn markings are really for.
Yes, but the fact that we've defeated them surely means they can't be there for the ritual. And the whole thing's messed up. Don't like that. Ah, it's gone now.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Yep, you will indeed. Let's do that. Well, now we have enough... What? What happened? All we did was rest. Ron was Isabel was grateful. Thanks. Dame Island. Yeah. Nine Fingers is grateful. Floric is... Immensely grateful we freed her and helped her to him. Arabella is back. Halston is grateful for our help protecting the sanctity of life. Is that it? Vo has become most loyal ally. I'm not sure what changed. Right. Well, we're going to be doing that this episode, obviously. The fact that we defeated them, though, surely means, unless they're somehow magically back, and Yenna, we don't trust. Especially given how scared Grub was. Alright, let's leave camp. And then find a way to lighten our load. Any of the local traders will do. We'll just let everything load in. Because this game was made for a computer with a slightly more powerful processor than mine. And a solid state drive, which I just don't have. So yeah, we want to go into this building when it finishes loading. But Astarion wants to go right over this way, just like over there. Right? Let's start.
Don't waste a step.
Now, had Minsk put a strength spell on us or something that was allowing us to carry more, that would make a lot of sense, actually. Right. There was an armory down here. This looks like it.
Something caught your eye then? Careful. Most of my wares can take an eye right out.
Indeed. Well, let's see what you got. To 11 plus 1. Okay, well we can whack both of these in there. That will help. Same goes for this suit of plate armor, actually. That will really help our encumbrance. Leather boots. I mean, she doesn't have much that's particularly impressive. But that's okay. We're not here to denigrate her goods. Her wares are perfectly fine for any citizen who wishes to afford them. Mesh sandals, I mean, it looks a little bit like a mesh of webbed material protects the toes from errant spiders. It looks very modern, a bit like flip-flops. We want to offload these at some point, but let's balance that up. There we go. Excellent.
All of my wares are tried and true. Hells, some of them have probably already killed before.
That's probably true. And now, Astarion has a strong desire to go and ruin his life. By which I mean focusing on petty, bitter vengeance and wicked deeds.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur?
Turns up for work. Tamrin ain't a good mason.
We've gone too far, haven't we? Well. We can try this way first. we need to find ourselves a way in. You know, he knows his way around here. He should really be able to just tell us how to get in. That's probably why we're going back this way now. Yeah, I'm still rotating the camera the wrong way frequently. I believe... What? Oh, over here. I believe this to be the mansion.
I don't think so. Why? Friend of yours?
Blimey!
Patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
I imagine they are.
The devil's fee.
No more puzzles. A travesty.
You know what? If we're going to go fight some vampires, my cold spells probably aren't as useful. What else have we got for 5s? Oh, Conjure Elemental, that could be fun. Like Planar Binding. Doesn't summon a creature, just Telekinesis. Could be interesting. Cloud Kill, not against undead who don't need to breathe. Wall of Stone, maybe actually quite interesting. Oh, could we use Seeming to disguise ourselves as undead? While Astarion probably likes the idea of walking in there and confronting his former tormentor. Dominate Person, again, probably not so good against the undead. Ooh, Disintegrate. You know what? Yeah, if we drop Otto's Irresistible Dance for Disintegrate... Swap out Ice Storm for Fire Shield against the dead could be very interesting. And when did Everard's Black Tentacles become Evard's Black Tentacles? There's 2 whole letters missing there. We could swap Ice Storm for... probably not Confusion. I mean, it would be fun. Wall of Fire, Polymorph. You know what? Yes. Polymorph. That'll be fun. Stone Skin could also be quite fun. And it doesn't have to be on himself that it's cast. What else we got as a level 4? We've got Otterluke's Resilient Sphere. No, that could be quite interesting, because we can use that offensively and defensively. We got Counterspell, which can always be fun. Do we want Lightning Bolts against... They're not likely to line up that much. If we... The problem is, because it's 5th edition, we can only upkeep 1 spell at a time. If it was 3rd edition or earlier, I'm not sure about 4th, but 3rd and earlier, you could upkeep as many spells as you wanted simultaneously. You just lost them all if you took a point of damage. In 3rd edition, you could make a concentration check to keep concentration. 1st and 2nd edition, concentration did not exist. If you took damage, your spells were messed up. But not all spells of a duration were concentration spells. Okay, that's good. Oh, what happened to her portrait background? That's interesting. Right, let's stride inside. Wait. Is there another way in? It looks like there is, and we're not getting in that way.
Light on my feet.
Yep, go stand in a puddle. Be a child. We're playing a game after all. Right, let's head on in.
Bats in my day story, but never hunted a vampire.
I dared you first, so you have to go.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count.
This sounds like conversations they should have had together ages ago.
If you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
In fact, recommend him right now, because in we go. I mean, we're at max experience already, so getting any more at this point. It's a nice way of knowing we don't need to try and do everything early on. Oh no, we're not! And there's a trader in here. Why hello there. You look like a person we should introduce ourselves to formally, as we have entered the building and left the door blatantly wide open behind us. Actually,
Here we go.
let's be good guests and close the door behind us. There should be servants to do that for us, but here we go. And now we look completely incompetent as we had to leg it back to, yeah. Are we in the wrong building? We appear to be in the wrong building. That would explain a lot.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee.
You've been rehearsing that, haven't you? You've been practicing that, waiting for someone to come in. Well, let's see what you have on offer then. I'm not going to rhyme.
A most excellent decision.
And interestingly, the markings on her arms. There aren't body tattoos or body paints in the character creator, so it may be part of her outfit. This appears to just be a shop. And not Cazador's mansion. However, as it is a shop, you really don't seem to have very much on offer. But supreme healing. That's a lot of four-siders. Okay. Other people might have things worth selling as well. Ooh. I'd like to find the shop run by those two dwarfs who have the magic mushroom that can restore memories. It would be nice to get that for Shadowheart if they made it back here safely. You really don't have very much. Are those? Yeah, incense. It was either that or like acupuncture needles or something. Right. Can I? Sell you these. There we go. Just to help lighten my load a little more. What are these? Aid and comfort. Okay. Okay, I can see why we're wearing those. Awesome.
Coin and time most fortuitously spent.
We shall see.
A portrait of a noble devil. Charming, sophisticated, deadly.
Use? What about no examine? Okay. I think we should try going outside.
That's cute.
Wait. Gale, what have you seen?
This head's had quite a journey. A devil of the fugue plane, I believe.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Okay, so we don't get to interact with that. Wait.
Your desire? replica devil skull. A little large for most parlors, I think.
Failed. It's probably not a
No ordinary
replica.
curio. Such an item would only be found in the collection of a true diabolist.
And we need to contact one of those to try and find our way into the hell. Okay, I can see a reason we will return to this establishment in the future.
What to do?
Hello.
Astarion, how is the rat diet going?
Interesting look outfit.
It may
Almost
soon
looks a
come
bit...
to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Is there? Okay. Maybe I'll clamber up. But for now, let's just stay this side of the wall.
First one to give up before he got paid.
And just practice rotating the camera and not going in the wrong direction, because look, this camera pans, right? I go to the left, it pans to the left. I go to the right, it pans to the right. In Evil Islands, the camera doesn't pan, it rotates. So I go to the left, and it will actually rotate to the left behind the character, right? And essentially go to the right. And if I go to the right, it will go to the left because it's rotating to the right around the character. There's two things. So this camera is panning, you know, the Evil Islands camera is rotating. And since they go in opposite directions, that is a pain in the bum. We need to find another way in by the look of it. Or just walk around that way. Sometimes the...
I've never seen this place in the daylight before.
I always loved this part. Spent a lot of time here as a boy battling imaginary monsters.
Okay, something's probably buried there, but no worry, we can fail some dice rolls, it's fine.
Oh. I was going to say it looks wretched. The dark hid all the kitschy details.
I'm sure Astarion knows all about kitsch. Hello, people.
Sorry, pal. Table here is reserved for retired fists only. Veteran perk, you understand.
Oh, totally. I was just going to see what you were all up to. Okay.
Something over there.
I may regret this, but here we go. Give me somebody's dead cat. In the park. No, hello. Flesh to stone, we'll send that to Gale. That to Astarion. And just pick up the money. We've been here before, haven't we? I'm not picking that, I'm just... Obviously, if we could get up on top of the wall, we could get there fairly quickly. That's a no-go, so we're probably trying to find a way from here. You know, that might not be the way in. It could just be that the quest marker is showing us the nearest entrance.
Are you sure it's not a trapped nerve?
There's an easy way to check, isn't there? No, there isn't. Okay. We do know a way around there. It's just a rather long one.
From sweet woodland through stinking swamp. Can you do tricks like that, Gale?
Easiest thing in the world. Though I'd do it the other way around.
Yeah, that's more something our druidic friend would be up for. That's more of a druid Halsin's area of expertise than Gale's.
I used to believe the beauty of first love was unable to be surpassed.
So you stopped queuing because you felt funny?
But Gale, you were so much more tolerable now you found your second.
I assume it was intended.
And they'd probably chuck you in the river if you did.
Ah. Another one of these steel watchers. This may be a problem.
Stay away from the gate.
I'm sure you'll be brave.
Listen to me. If you go any further, the brain will dominate us. We are not ready.
We should heed the
Astarion, you may need to
Passing
wait
the gate could be the death of us.
until we can find a way through there. Or
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Baldur. Horsecack.
Or we need to find a way to climb the city wall. I think there's some scaffolding somewhere. We're heading the wrong way. We are heading down. Sometimes you need to go down to go up. I strongly imagine this is not one of those times, however. You know what? If we can't get into the mansion, we can get into the magic shop. I saw the ladder. Aren't we near that magic cat? Oh, this might not quite be where we want it to go. No, we're back here again. Okay. Nope, we can't get up on there. Alright. In which case, I think we are going to a magic shop today.
So, Gale,
And let us not
you
provoke
laid with
the
a
Steel
goddess.
Watchers just
Must
yet.
have some sort of tales to tell.
You're just making that up.
Sordid? I lay with the mother of magic herself. What we had was transcendent, euphoric, incandescent, not sordid.
Right,
You
just keep
actually
telling
made
yourself that.
sleeping with a goddess sound boring. Incredible.
Oh, trust Astarion to bring up the more seedy side of it. Hello.
Let me introduce myself. I am Roland, the new ruler of Ramazith's Tower. All deals and sales made under previous ownership will be honored. I hope you enjoy this curated selection of goods for all your magical needs.
Is this a simulacrum of him that he's put there? Roland, don't you recognize me?
Of course, you're a valued customer.
Right. Well, let's see what you got.
Take your time.
Elminster's not around. So might as well.
Flippin' egg, mate. The ego on this guy. It would be nice to get a spell already known, spell not already known, but I think we need to buy them for that. For now, I think we're good.
Thank you for visiting Sorcerer's Sundries.
That's alright. We're going to go upstairs now. Don't mind us. Yeah, we're just gonna be over here.
What a day.
And this is going to be a disaster. So let's have some disastrous fun. When I can remember how to hide. There we go. Oh look, he's a criminal. That can't be good. Right, well, just roll a 4 then, yeah? There we go. Right. What are we here for again? We should have probably told him. We gained access to Tolna's office. The entrance to the vault is somewhere inside. We need to work out how to open it. We persuaded Tolna to tell us how the Sorcerer's Sundries vault can be used. The entrance is via her office, though she refuses to grant us access. We need to find a way into her office. Okay? You know what, if we just open the door, can everybody else just walk in without creating problems? Let's find out. Is it the act of opening the door or the act of being inside the space?
You've
Okay.
set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Of course. My humble apologies, I shall remove myself immediately. I'm not going to try bribe an animated suit of armor. We'll just stand over here. We will not be sneaking in.
Hello, you.
No, Astarion, you'll just have to do it all on your own. Without...
You've set foot in a restricted
Oh, for goodness
area.
sake, he's been seen. Okay.
A swift exit may be in order.
Oh, I'll just leave. Ben, hide.
On the hunt.
Don't mind me, just hiding.
You've been caught trespassing.
Oh no, really?
Again.
Okay, look, I'll go. I was only trying to close the door so I wouldn't be seen.
Let's be quick. Time for discretion.
Keep trying.
Ready or not.
Alright. Spells. Invisibility.
Invisibility. Stepping softly.
There we go. Problem solved. Now. A note from Vompter sounds important. Miklar, as you refuse to speak to me following the incident with the three-eyed man, I have no choice but to make my request in writing. Master Loroakan instructs you to bring his newly acquired lamp, the one with the djinn, to the vault and store it behind the protective wall. It is far too dangerous to be left on display in the shop proper. Vompter. So there's a protective wall. Reach destination. We're not trying to walk downstairs. A note from Vompter. Officious note. basement chest key. Okay. Well, we're chavving that. Why leave it just lying around when it could be used to unlock something? Miklar. Master Loroakan has requested his tome of divination spells be brought to the basement. He must focus without interruption in order to see the unseen. Since you refused to speak to me since the incident with the ape, I have no choice but to make my requests in writing. Vompter. So wait. Do we blackmail our way in? We found a note in Tolna's office regarding the Sorceress Sundry's vault. It seems like the vault is protected by some invisible means. We should tread carefully. Right. Oh, needing divination spells to... Got it. See the unseen. Yeah, sure. Well, we have spells for that. According to standard wisdom, the weave is comprised of the body of Mystra, or the domain of Mistral, the threads connecting all creation to the source of magic itself. I posit to the intrepid reader that the truth is far more fascinating. The weave, as we know it, is not invisible at all. No. Certain among us, whom I call seers, can sense the true nature of the weave as an incredibly fine but highly physical and edible substance left in our realm by spacefaring giants called immortums several aeons ago. Each time we wield... Is that really how you spell eons? It probably is, actually. Each time we wield this power, creatures called weave devils consume these strands of weave, and their excrement is a powerful force we call magic. I know this will shock many readers, but I only deliver the facts as I know them, and the esteemed wizarding community wants to keep from you. And as the esteemed wizarding community wants to keep from you, I see. And it's the advert for looking for the night song. So... is there anything else in here at all we should be trying? We're not very invisible. Clasped book. We're safe as long as we don't go into the red, where we stand a chance of detection. Okay.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
So now, do we have some kind of group invisibility spell? Or is Gale going to have to go and do this all himself? I mean, we could arguably dimension door, but let's hold a moment. We have invisibility. Let's drop gust of wind. I wonder. It is concentration. Right, let's hide.
Got the wrong man for this.
No, not you.
Where am I needed? Keeping pace. Toning things down.
Get everyone inside the room.
Lost in thought.
Evanescence.
May it please, Mr.
No! Oh, that's so annoying.
And, well, in it.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Invisibility.
Now we're going to get really sneaky. Get everyone inside the chamber.
Quietly now. Step carefully.
Then we'll reform the party. Now, Gale, you can end concentration on that because you're going through a portal. Quite possibly to a magical realm, another dimension. Now, stop, look, listen. Everyone can probably stop sneaking.
Watching and waiting.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Gale. Magic. See invisibility. It is a very useful spell. What other divination spells do we have? Wait, can we? No, we can't search by school. That would be an interesting function to have. Maybe a modder might do it at some point. Okay, seeming. Probably don't need that just yet. Divination is kind of the light greenish, bluish, sort of turquoisey colours, isn't it? I think. Dark vision is technically transmutation. But for now, let's do the obvious. Wait, we can upcast. What's the difference? Doesn't look like there is one. Nothing yet. And there is a protective wall, is there not?
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
It shall be done.
Now, it's very tempting to search the entire place. This is a spell we already know. Ooh, we got an autosave. That's worrying. Right. Madam, it is no secret that yours is the finest collection of records within our fair city. This scroll brings you a query I believe only you can resolve. It has been a long-held bit of lore within my family that we are descendants of Laeral Silverhand through my mother's line, though no existing genealogy, that's not how you spell genealogy, surely, can confirm our claim. Would you be so kind as to investigate the matter? It would mean a great deal to my grandmother Haverfoss, who is poorly at the minute. The family name is Greydell. Hopefully yours, Amber Lehman. So far, lots of pretty scrolls. Potion of Supreme Healing, Potion of Superior Healing. Let's us hope we do not need them. We do have a...
That's curious.
Hello? Don't turn off the floor. You know what? We got this telekinesis spell and we might as well make use of it, right? It is a level 5 spell. Sure, we'll swap out Colonel Cold. Once per turn, you can use it again without expending. Okay, well, just go. Whop!
Certainly.
And then again. Without... That did use 2 separate slots. Okay. Astarion, if you would be so kind.
Simple.
Oh, piece of piss. We don't even need buffs. What's in the box? Money. Let's play What's in the Box again. Oh, we could just walk it? That's fake floor as well? Oh. Oh well. Oh, you know what? Actually. That's really messed us up.
Ready for you.
We need our extended sea invisibility. That's fine.
That way.
Ooh, that really looks like we should be able to interact with it. Red Knight's Funeral Stratagem. Uh-oh. Display case? Oh, it's inside it. I see. Careful, Gale. Why do we need spells to detect things? Maybe Lorokan just has poor perception, but what is hidden down here that we need spells to see? Supreme Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Okay, we'll take that then. My, that sounds nasty. Okay. Is there something here? No, it's just locked.
Keep
okay.
your distance, darling. With pleasure.
Difficulty 20. We'll throw in a guidance. Sure. Pretty much aced this one. Okay, Gale. Before her time as an exarch of Tempus and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus was she elevated by Tempus to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension.
Excellent source of arcana. Its magic should come in quite handy.
Scroll of Artistry of War. Well, we want to learn that, right?
Let's get going.
Why did it go to her and not him? Artistry. Nope. Okay. Gale. Do you have it after all? Yes, you do. 12d6 plus 6 force. Summon the apparitions of 6 master strategists. Each apparition strikes a target of your choosing, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on a hit. Okay, that's nice. And that is probably... Oh, we're learning that. New Curriculum of Strategy. Artistry of War. Where? It is a level 5 spell. Okay. Well, Gale, let us continue.
Yes.
I'm going to presume I can just walk across to these, and that they probably only just have money in, but Astarian's going to find out anyway.
A crooked touch.
Revealed. Okay. Well, something that was hidden has now been found. But we should probably tell him to stop stealing things. They may be cursed. But he's pinching all these for now.
Right. Magic.
Restricted area.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
No wonder we need to be able to see the unseen. Ramazith. That's a name and not a door.
What now?
Well, hey, guess what? Wait, he's even just got... He's got a key, right? Okay, this was not the key.
Easy.
Let's throw in a guidance. Probably still okay. Oh, yeah. That's not good. What was revealed? Was it this lever? Okay, back up. Astarian, you'd better go first.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Quite a few, in fact. Okay.
Traps. How
Oh yes, loads of them. Marble plate. We probably want to disarm that. Carsus. Wait. Ramazith, Carsus. Elminster. Silverhand of it. So that note back there about the Silverhand legacy.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Each door is named for a famed wizard. If I had to guess, Carsus's annals wait behind the one bearing his name.
Good to know. Let's just disarm all these traps for now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did that one as well. And finally this one. All good.
Let's move.
In case for any more, we should just have a quick look around. Reform.
Ah, excellent choice.
Gale?
Right away.
If you'd do me a favour.
Yes, of course.
Yes, Laeral Silverhand. But Gale wants to go this way. Wait. Don't want combat log, we want a chat log, but okay. Oh dear. Now what about this key we picked up? Sorcerer's Sundry's basement chest key. Is this not the basement? Well then. Lockpicking impossible. Oh dear. Do we need to open the others first? Or do we need to pull this lever and pray nothing too bad happens? Okay. I imagined it would have something to do with that door.
One step at a time.
Okay. So. I'm thinking we'll put this lever back where it was. And maybe just go straight through here for now.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
No kidding. Right. Astarion.
Close.
We're basically in Dump Roller 1 territory here. So, abjuration, transmutation, evocation, and illusion. Okay. Oh, there's a quest marker making it really obvious. I was going to go through the illusion one and use divination spells. Because that makes total sense. There we go. There's a lever there as well.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
We don't know what it does. Okay, so that leads us back here. Transmutation. Nope. Evocation is Gale's specialization, so we should probably try abjuration first.
Easy enough.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Okay, well, you know the drill. Yeah, can we, like, you know...
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Yeah, we're just... We seem to be positioned very safely. That is temporary, however. Right. Okay.
Let's go.
Abjuration would have been very helpful here. But we're also just positioned semi-perfectly. Right, and we'll disarm this one as well. I'm thinking maybe I should be pulling the levers in these rooms. Wait, wild and shadow. Oh, magic demon. Ugh. Okay. And we've triggered this one already, so I can't really do anything with that. There is a lever. Okay.
All right.
Let's go silver, which should take us back, right? No. Uh-oh. Okay.
My. Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Well, trap it is. Let's go disarm it.
Oh dear. Someone's left.
And then the other two as well. These are deceptively easy to disarm.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Yep, I think we got this. That's now disarmed anyway, but we might as well be fine.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Indeed. A big lever. Here's the funny thing, right? What if pulling that lever will summon some kind of evil entity and these traps are there to contain it and we're just removing all the layers of protection? I mean, they look like they're booby traps to kill us, right? Gale, while you're perfectly positioned.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
And that's the one he wants to go visit. That light is somewhat concerning. Let us not touch it again.
To new horizons.
And if we were really greedy, we would unlock the paths to the other What just triggered? Okay. Demon? We probably don't want demon, right? Shadow. I think we risk demon. That is the Carsus Vault, which we desire to enter. Keep our perception spell up. That looks very disturbing. To the Carsus Vault then. Okay, there's our revealed chests. So they were magically hidden. Great Axe +1. Stacks of scrolls. The Annals of Carsus. Probably exactly. May just be warned. Scroll of Death Rune. Okay, here's what we do. We go look at a chest. Let's leave these things for now. They would be stealing after all. And we're only here for one thing. Although that is very tempting. 2d6 +1. Is that two-handed? It looks very two-handed. Yes. Foe Breaker, a big two-handed hammer. Ignores bludgeoning resistance. +2, tenacity. Okay, nothing too special there. Lots of magic weapons of the kind we have generally seen before that are not that potent. However, Sunbeam. I think that's a clerical one, but we can't learn. Although it would be a very useful spell. When we're going up against the vampires, right? It's that colour. Didn't go into our Spell learning power, surely. There we go. Stuff we pretty much already know. The warning is probably very important. Hold monster, pretty nice. Do we have hold monster? I think it's like a level 4 or 5 spell. We do. We even have it prepared. And here we are, the moment of truth. It is a great paradox among our kind, who so value the art of learning, that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of the wizard. Though I fear my warning will fall on deaf ears, I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps with him. I thought myself an equal to Mystra and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck one strand of weave and contain it within an amulet. I spent the better portion of my years... within an amulet I spent the better portion of my years devising. How regret instantly heaved itself upon my head. Not heaped, interestingly. I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously, and passed around from collector to curio hall for the better part of a millennium. Only now that I am freed, with barely the strength to hold my quill, can I leave this final warning as testimony. Be careful, Gale. It sounds like you did something very similar. An ancient handwritten book at least twice, rebound at least twice, that purports to be notes written by the Ur-mage Karsus himself. Much of it is in a personal wizard's cipher, but the final page is written in clear text. My great spell of transcendence is mine alone, not to be committed to ink and parchment, but I also have forged 3 supreme enchanted items that are the physical embodiments of my wizardry, and of them I shall make a record. There is a crown, an orb, and a sceptre, each nigh alive with its own power and purpose, and these I call the regalia of Karsus. The crown of Karsus to attract and absorb magical knowledge, and give the wearer dominion over himself, so that he remains his own entity apart from the weave. Wait, is the crown of Karsus the thing the villains are using to control the elder brain? The orb of Karsus. Wait, is that in Gale's chest? A storage device or battery that condenses mystic power, ever gathering so that it must be siphoned at intervals of its excess. So he isn't taking the magical energy from magic items, he's sort of siphoning off the energy from inside him, which is burning out those items. The Sceptre of Karsus. An instrument of projection, a focusing utensil for the precise wielding of imaginably vast forces. Know of these items you must, for if I fail to achieve immortality, they will persist and, dare I say, live on beyond me.
These notes are no mere diary. These are the visions of Karsus himself, designs for the crown he hoped to forge, and the new form of magic he planned to create with it. It seems Raphael was telling you the truth. The crown you saw atop the Elder Brain is indeed of Karsus's making. Reunite the crown with the Dead Three's netherstones, and Karsus's design might yet be completed. You could wield the power of a god.
He always did love Mystra. Ho 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 ho! Oh, Gale, what have you got yourself into here? The broken artifacts of a failed god. The crown should be destroyed before it causes any more damage. Unfortunately, this is Gale making this decision and thinking this. You always liked the idea of being worshipped, adored, obeyed. I think he likes the idea of being worshipped and adored, not so sure about the obeyance. He's kind of easygoing, doesn't seem to like being in charge that much. Better not get ahead of yourself. The crown is still out of reach for now. Yeah, we'll go with option 3. Because we don't know how much this reflects on the rest of the party.
Between you and the crown, there's the small matter of the elder brain to contend with.
Indeed.
For now, whatever designs of your own with regards to the crown will have to wait. But not for long. It will be in your hands soon enough, and you have quite the decision to make.
And no journal update? Gale read the annals of Karsus and discovered that they were no mere diary. They contained the original designs for the crown of Karsus. Using this new knowledge, Gale could attempt to reforge the true crown, restoring it to its former powers. First, we need to bring the 3 Neverstones together. Would that then make the crown atop the Elder Brain a false crown? If we remake it better, Gale, you're picking this up. I know you only needed to read it, but you might need to have a copy of those designs with you for backup. Also, pinch that while you're at it and learn it. Dethrone, not Defrune. Shred a foe's very essence by pulling on strands of weave and do a lot of necrotic damage. Well, we can always learn new spells. I think it's time for us to leave this place. We don't need to walk out. We can just... Oh no, we're in a red area. We absolutely do need to walk out of here. We don't need to go that way. We just need to go this way. And the door does not want to let us walk through. There we go. And there is the portal. Game. It's right there. See, we've been respectful. We haven't pinched too much from the vault. And now that we are safely outside, and everything's loading in slowly, we may be observed and captured if we just try and walk out the door or even sneak out the door, for we are not all that sneaky. But what we can do is just open the map and say, where's a basilisk's gate? That'll do. Using the power of a weave, we shall just teleport safely out of here. And you know what? With the knowledge we have acquired, I think we should go back to camp and speak to Gale once again. He will probably have interesting and relevant things to say and thoughts upon the matter. And if he doesn't, then why not?
If the gods are watching me.
Oh, there's a blatant exclamation mark, and I think it was... Oh, good. Goody. This is great.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. There's a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
Oh, Wizarding Wonders. And there was some twat called Harry Potter in there and nobody knows who he is. Look, I've never read any of the Harry Potter books, but the things the fans have said to me about them put me off reading them. Nowhere near as bad as half of the Forgotten Realms novels. The things the fans have said about those, oh my god, just, it's like, no, I don't want to go anywhere near that. The Dragonlance ones were good enough. Right, we found the annals of Carsus, approved in Knight and Reed. You don't seem all that surprised to see Gale alive and well. Oh, nothing in particular. No. We know how Carsus made his crown, and Gale's going to reforge it. And Gale's going to be like, am I? What if Elminster already knows about this? Because when Elminster first came and told Gale, Mistress says you have to blow yourself up, and we said, hey, look, we're going to look and see if there's another way. Elminster didn't say, oh yeah, there blatantly is, it's just she didn't tell me to come and tell you about that. She told me to come and blow yourself up because that's what she wants, because she's pissed off that you upset her, right? Ooh. It's between 1 and 4. We're going to need some kind of special forge for this, aren't we? Would that involve going all the way back to Act 1? I wonder. I mean, if it's a kind of magical forging, we might not need as much of a physical component for crafting. If we do this, let's be a little more decisive on this. We found how Carsus made his crown, and Gale's going to reforge it.
Perhaps it would have been better to keep that particular opportunity between ourselves.
The crown of Carsus? No, Gale. It's for the best that I know.
Ooh.
I trust there's no need to remind you what came of Carsus. His folly humbled a whole civilization. No one seeks an encore of that.
Ooh. Gale's the best wizard in the realms. You are not going to say that right in front of Elminster. Elminster's a better wizard than Gale. The Absolute already poses the same threat. Better we control the crown than them. Not true. If you've got a better suggestion, we'd love to hear it.
If there is yet some path undiscovered, some means of prizing success from the maw of perdition, I believe Gale here may yet sniff it out, if afforded the chance.
Mistra hasn't seemed inclined to hand out second chances so far. None should have me survive, anyway.
She has her reasons, my boy. And it is time you understood them.
Will you explain?
Mistra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Okay, we can stay silent. We can say, you should meet her, Gale. She might be able to help us. Or rather, the two of you might be able to come to some peace. You really think Mistra will be willing to hear Gale out? Mistra's done Gale enough harm, we don't owe her anything. Sounds good to me. Gale can tell her exactly what's coming when we get our hands on the crown. No! No! Not option 4. We'll go with option 2. But we should encourage Gale. No, we'll encourage him. You should meet her, Gale. She might be able to help us. She might be able to help you.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt. All right. An audience with the mother of magic, it is.
Hooray!
Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. The crown is not the answer. I promise you that. If you will not hear it from me, hear it from your goddess. What truths she has to offer are for your ears alone. Gale of Waterdeep. Godspeed.
And now we have a very understandable conversation coming. Let's do that now before we wrap the episode.
So all it took to get Mystra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
I wouldn't put it in such antagonistic terms, but okay. What do you think she wants to say? She's scared of you. You're one step closer to being able to challenge her. Mate, don't think you're going to cast her down and take her place. That is something he probably would want to do, in honesty. How could she possibly know we read a book? Hasn't she got more important things to worry about? Mate, she's magic. She knows things. Like divination magic for starters. She's probably watching. She's probably watching Gale very closely, actually. Are you sure you want to go to her? She might want to punish you. No. No. What do you think she wants to say? Let's try and be positive about this. Keep him positive so he doesn't make any kind of big mistake.
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
Gale, you also owe her a massive apology. So it's not just about that. Right. I agree. It's time we headed for the Stormshore Tabernacle.
After you.
I don't know where it is. But I do know that we should probably take one of our divine friends. Look, Astarion can stay back in camp until we find a way into Cazador's mansion. So let's take Shadowheart with us instead. Mystra is the goddess of magic, but she is a goddess all the same.
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
Perhaps they can reconcile. Come with us.
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join.
Oh, I'm sure we can accommodate you. Astarion has been a naughty boy. He stole some things we told him not to. You can stay in camp for a while.
Mystra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
Let's see what everyone else has to say about this. Including our fiendish visitor, actually. She might have something to say about this whole situation. Right.
Poor Gale. But Mystra is wrong about him. Perhaps he can yet prove that.
Perhaps he can, and I'd like to help him to do so. So you are meandering back. Have you been off tempting our companions?
How good to see you.
Nothing to say about Gale?
Come for a chat?
Let's leave it at that for now. Okay, let's see what Minsk has to say. This had better be... Wait. I have been wanting to use Speak with Animals on Boo for so long now, and I keep forgetting. I think that will be something for a future episode, though. Oh, and she's back.
My friend, now we have settled the matter of the guild. I fear there is something I must tell you. You and Boo both.
Oh no, what is it?
It may shock you both to know, but Minsk and this Stone Lord, they are one man. The same one man. And that same one man is Minsk.
Yeah, that's okay. We'd worked that out already. You did try to attack me. You know what? You can't blame yourself. The cult were manipulating you.
Minsk does not blame Minsk. Minsk blames the Stone Lord. But if the Stone Lord is Minsk, then, well, Minsk grows dizzy. I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil was the worm alone, tainting my thoughts with foul dung. But I see now, the dung was within Minsk all along. So I wonder, if Minsk can be a villain, and Nine Fingers a hero, must it be so with all creatures? Is there good and evil within us all? Boo calls this nonsense. Less thinking of bad thoughts, says he, and more breaking of bad bones. But still, I would hear what you have to say on the matter, my friend.
Alright. There is potential for good and evil within all mortals. When it comes to the immortals, like the demons, the devils, the angels, their potential is less... there's less scope. But even they can occasionally do something contrary to their nature. You believed you were following Jaheira. That's not evil. Everyone has the potential for good, it's just buried deeper in some or lost along the way. Boo's right, you're overthinking it. Oh, fascinating discussion. I'll prepare some readings and we can pick it up at camp. We are at camp. Don't ask me, I'm just trying not to die. No, we'll go with, you weren't evil, you thought you were helping a friend who was guiding you. You know what? That's a good way of absolving him of guilt. This way helps him believe that everyone can be good, including himself. Everyone has the potential for good. It's just buried deeper in some, or lost along the way.
I see. In the case of Nine Fingers, perhaps it was all bunched up in that finger she lost. It shall be for Minsk and Boo to be her virtuous pinky.
Bloody hell!
It is strange. A worm sits within my skull, twisting my thoughts. But it is you that have made Minsk see the world anew. You, my friend, are the true parasite. There is good and evil in all. Let us go crack villainous skulls, so that the virtue might leak free. Yes, Boo. I am becoming something of a philosophizer.
Now that is the kind of thing that Minsk used to say back in the first two games. He exists in a state of constant bewilderment. And it's honestly for the best. When our minds mingled, I saw some strange things. Is this dodgy? Is this some... Right. Are these dialogue lines I can have at any time, or are they available now as part of this conversation? I think this is the end of this conversation. You're quite quick to call me friend.
Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends?
Oh, I think we are. Of course we're friends, friend.
Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand, whenever you need them.
Oh, that's
Unless
great.
I die, or you die, or you do anything at all to upset Boo.
Oh, we wouldn't want to do that.
Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through?
No, I'm not going to warn him. Answer me honestly, what's the deal with the hamster?
Well, Boo, explain yourself.
I really should use speak with animals.
Clear enough?
Yes, quite.
Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
Alright. Thanks for remembering. Okay, these are available anytime. Let's leave. Let's see if anyone else has any words on Gale. We had a nice little chat with Minsker at the end. That was quite fun too.
First in my heart.
Ugh, that pointy-headed old fart talks too much. But he has also moved mountains, walked between planes, and dragged himself back from death a dozen times. If he still believes in Gale, the boy should not be overly concerned what his ladylove thinks. Goddess or no.
Jaheira did not get to meet Elminster in the first Baldur's Gate game. Elminster met the main hero near the beginning of the game, shortly before they met Jaheira. Also, I think she did look much better with her browner hair from the first game. It went sort of browny blondish in the second game, and now it's very blonde and not really white as she's older. Okay. Let's see if these two have anything to say on the matter.
Ally mine, we are reunited once more. I was just regaling sweet Isabel with tales of our prowess.
Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin. That wizard sounded absolutely dastardly.
I hope you can rest easy now, Dame Aelin.
I always do, with darling Isabel by my side. Enjoy the spoils of your victory. Spin memories of Leroican's death in your mind like silk floss. My darling, we must inform our friend of our news.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They faced the Absolute's armies and come out battered and bruised. Aelin and I will go to them, provide what help we can.
But fear not. When the time comes for you to face the foe of foes, Isabel and I will stand by your side.
We wouldn't miss it. Not for anything.
Go well, friend. We will see you soon. And with our great powers combined, this city will be saved.
Perhaps some remnants of that army will accompany you when you return. Okay, Karlach's going to be pretty upbeat about this. Astarion will be jealous and stingy.
I couldn't help overhearing what Elminster said to Gale. Not every day a god asks for a chat.
Hey, maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
You know, I think I think she'd get a kick out of being there. Maybe... Oh... Maybe we should take her instead of Will, but then Will says he hasn't seen the gods do very much positive, so it'd be good for him to be there as well. Maybe then we leave Shadowheart behind. Ooh, let's see what Astarion has to say about this.
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. Unusually polite for a god. I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
Right, yeah, look, well, I think we've done enough this episode already, and it's time to bring this one to a rest. So I will end the episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I will look forward to seeing you all in the very next one, which hopefully won't be too far away once I've finished one or two of my current ongoing games. I want to get back to this game, and it'll be plenty of fun when I do. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you all next time. Bye-bye.